Okay, it's wood model for toys. It's not three, buddy.
It's real money for toys. It's not three, buddy.
What's going on? What's going on? We back with another one. Did you understand what I said? I said we back with another one. Did you hear what I said? I know what I said because I was there when I said it. I said we back with another one, man. WM4T, TERRELLYMO TV, what's happening, man? Come on, man. Talk with me, walk with me, you dig? Come on now. You dig what I'm saying? We back with another one. Before I go any further, you already know what I'm going to do. You already know what I'm going to say. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Before I go any further, you already know what I'm going to do. You already know what I'm going to say. And what I want you to do is like, share, comment, subscribe, show some support because you guys, I'm out here trying to say good stuff. I'm out here trying to do good stuff. I'm not trying to lead no one to the left. I'm trying to lead to the right. And if I lay anyone to the left, I'm trying to double back and grab them and take them back to the right. So please support positivity, you guys. Please support someone trying to impute some goodness in the world, right? Like support that, please, 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 please. You know, stay away from the negativity. You see, I'm stepping negativity. Stay away from it, okay? So, like I said, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good week. Hope everyone is executing goals. Hope everyone is doing well. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing well right now. This episode is different because I'm not at my home. You know, usually I have a room that I record in my home. I'm actually on the road. For you guys that know me, you guys know that, you know, I stay on the road, different cities, different states, you know, do a lot of travel, and just, I'm everywhere, right? I'm everywhere. So I'm not at home shooting this episode, okay? Somewhere in Texas. Somewhere in Texas. So today I want to touch on some things, you guys. And one of the things that I want to touch on is just understanding your surroundings, right? Really understanding your surroundings. I think is big. I think understanding your surroundings is huge. And it's in a physical form, but it's also in a spiritual form, right? It's also in a mental form. Like understand your surroundings. You know what I'm trying to say? And understand how to move, right? If you play a video game or you play a solitary card game on a computer or basketball, football, whatever you do, wherever you play, you have to move a certain way and you got to be aware of everything around you, right? Right. So with that being said, you know, life is full of surroundings that we need to visually look around all day, every day. And while we're looking around, we also need to be grateful of things, right? Be grateful for things. You know, part of those surroundings are people around you, right? You need to be grateful for people around you. You know, for those that got friends that been around for a long time, for those that got friends that been around for a short period of time, you recognize who's real. You recognize what's real. You recognize what's fake, right? So, you know, if you have someone that's consistent in your life, and wants the best for you, you know, them the people you hold close, right? You hold those people close. You know, for the people that's a little less consistent, and you know, touch and go. Them are the type of people you just kind of want to, you know, let fade out, fizzle out, boom, take them to the left. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not healthy. That's not what you need in life. You know what I'm trying to say? So, you know, that's one of the things that I want to touch on when it comes to surroundings is be grateful for family and friends that care. They want the best for you and it's consistent. And consistently don't mean they gotta call you every day. They gotta talk to you every day. They gotta, no, it's a consistent, you know, hey, how you doing? You know, a consistent peace, right? If they give you peace, then that's a blessing. You know what I'm trying to say? If they don't give you peace, well then that's think that's a no-brainer and common sense to go ahead and let it go, right? That's just my opinion. Yeah, you guys, I keep the string in my hand. You did. Keep the string in my hand. You did. You did. Skirt, skirt, skirt. You feel me? All that. Yeah, y'all. So, that's one of the things. Also, I want you guys to do me a favor. And I want you guys to kind of be aware of outside surroundings. So like people that you don't know, right? People that you see on a consistent basis, you see every day, but you just might not know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like people in your neighborhood, your neighbors, if you drive a certain route to work every day, you see the same people, same cars, at the same time at the gas station. People at your workplace, you pull up in your building and you see the same people. You walk into the office, into the elevator, and you see the same people. There's people that you see on a consistent basis, right? So be aware of your surroundings, right? So, break the ice, kind of ice break them a little bit. See, you just never know who's who, right? You never know who's who, or you never know who's watching. You dig? I'm going to tell you again, you never know who's who, and you never know who's watching. So with that being said, you need to make some conversations. Hey, my name is so-and-so. Your name is? I see you a lot. I see you around. We see each other every day. We see each other part of the morning. We see our families every day. So let's speak. You know what I'm saying? Let's don't be weird. You know what I'm saying? See who's who. And that's a part of paying attention of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? You never know what opportunity that may bring. You never know what type of relationship that may bring, personal, business, religion. You never know what those type of relationships could be. You never know what that meet and greet could turn into, right? So surroundings, pay attention of your surroundings, right? For real. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? It's free to pay attention, right? You did, like it's free. So just pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Also, there's another tier to that. There's another layer to that. If you guys see things, and we're all grown men and we're all grown women, and we all see things that's not right on a day-to-day basis. We all see things that's not right on a day-to-day basis, right? So with that being said, or you may see things sometimes that's not fitting to your heart. You may see things sometimes just break into your heart, but you don't know how to address it. You don't know how to approach it. You don't know how to face it. We have to learn, and everyone don't have this. It's not in everybody. I get it. I understand, but we have to learn to dig in our inner selves and stop being a coward. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop being a coward. We have to stop being a coward, you guys. Stop being a coward, and we got to stop. If we see something, we know something ain't right, and we can do something to fix it. Damn it, we got to get up and do it. Get up and fix it. Get up and get it done. Whatever that issue may be, you need to get up and get it done. You need to fix it. Quit being such a coward. We don't want cowards. Women, no, we don't like cowardly women. Men, we don't want no coward man around. Grab your you-know-what, put some hair on your chest, and man up. Ladies, do the same. Woman up. I'm tired of seeing coward people. I'm tired of coward people being around me. So let me just speak on what I'm talking about, right? Everyone probably get to the point. So let me get to the point. The point that I'm making is this. If you see someone homeless and they're asking for $1, I mean, damn, give them $1. You're blessed. You're driving past them. You have a home to go to every day. You have something to eat. You have something to drink. You know, it might not be the best. It may not be, I don't know. At this situation, you're more blessed than them, right? So give them $1. You know, go to McDonald's and buy them a cheeseburger if you don't want to give them money. Go to the gas station and give them something to drink if you don't want to give them any money. You know what I'm saying? Them are one of the things that I speak on. Once again, being aware of your surroundings. That's the low tier of it. Like I said, it's tiers of it. It's layers of it. We're peeling everything back. Pause. You have to. So my hair all tight, hurt, but it's good though, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, she did a good job. She did a real good job. But yeah, if it ain't right, it ain't right. And if you can help fix it, well then damn, help fix it. Fuck. It's free. Well, it may not be free if you're giving someone money or buying something to eat. So I'm wrong. It ain't free. But you could do free things like advice, right? Give them advice. Try to point them in the direction of getting work. Try to give them some resources. Those things are free, and those things mean a lot to people that shortcoming right in their life at that moment. Them things mean a lot. Trust me. I know. I've been down times in my life. I've been more down than I've been up. I've just been up at a more consistent basis. And I thank God that, he's taken me through some bumps and some bruises along the way, right? He has, but I'm up. You know what I'm saying? It feels good being up. But I know what it feels to be down. I know what it feels to be on that down floor. I know what it feels to not eat. I know what it feels to wonder where your next dollar is coming from. I know what it feels to feel like a failure. I know what it feels to not be shit in life, but you really are, but you feel like you ain't shit. Like, I know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I know if I know the feeling, I know that you know the feeling. I know you motherfuckers know the feeling as well, for sure. I know you guys know the feeling for a fact. Ain't no one on here just been rainbows and Skittles and Skittles and nice frogs, and no one's ever lived like that the whole life. I'm 38 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I know if you're my age and my generation, you've been through some shit. You've seen some shit. You've been through it. So let's not forget where we came from. Let's not forget what we've been through. Let's not forget, and let's help those people out. Like I said, it could be free, whether it's just pointing them in the right direction. You dig? That stuff is free. It don't cost nothing to point someone in the right direction by, hey, brother, I think you need to do this, that, and that. Hey, brother, I think this warehouse over here is iron. Hey, brother, here's a card of some resources that I know. Maybe you should use these. Hey, sister. Hey, sister. Hey, sister. Same thing, right? I'm talking to men and women. That's one thing. One thing that I will tell you in this podcast, I'm talking about men and women, right? I'm not just talking about one person, but yeah, or one sex or whatever, or however you want to say it. But yeah, be aware of your surroundings. Someone's hungry, feed them. Someone needs help, help them. You see the same people every day and not knowing who they are, spark a conversation, break the ice, reach out to them, right? Them are things that you can do every day. And them are things that need to be done every day because you go through it and you live through it every freaking day. You dig? You dig? I know you dig. And if you didn't dig, you better dig. Go get a shovel and dig it up. You heard? Word. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of your surroundings, people. There's people around us every day that needs help. There's people around us every day that needs conversation. There's people around us every day that we can use help from. There's people around us every day that a conversation from them might help us out and lead us in the right way, right? Be aware of your surroundings. I'm just not talking about you go to the grocery store and you need to hide your purse or hide your wallet. This is deeper than that. Like I said, it's tiers, it's levels to it. You dig what I'm saying? That's just common sense. That right there is common sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, we need to get more vigilant. And okay, it's wood model for toys. It's not 3, buddy.
It's real one for toys. It's not 3, buddy.
People, that's one of the ways that you get more vigilant. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. So, moving forward, right? The year's flying by, y'all. You did? We're already in March. Well on into April. We're already in March, well on to April. So, if you made it this far, congratulations, because this year is doing like it did last year, flying by, flying past, just flying. You know what I'm saying? So, congratulations to those who's finding a rhythm and keeping up. I salute. For those who haven't, be aware of your surroundings. There's something in those tiers of surroundings that you're not doing. It's causing you to kind of get behind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of your surroundings, people. This is a world. And people say it's a small world, but damn, this world is bigger than what you think. I'm telling you that now. This world is bigger than what you think. I'm telling you. It's bigger than what you think. You feel me? This world is bigger than what you think. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things in this world, good and bad, that you might want to have a conversation with. Be aware of your surroundings. So a lot of people in this world that needs help, and you can help them if you're not being such a coward. Reach in your inner self, grow some whats, pause, and get it done. It's people that needs help, people that needs conversation, right? Be aware of your surroundings. Telling you, be aware of your surroundings. So, yeah, guys, it's WM4T and it's TERRELLYMO TV. You dig what I'm saying? And like I told you guys in the beginning of the episode, I don't know how to say this, so I was kind of pondering a little bit, but we need to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say that. I'm going to keep saying it. At the end of the day, I get tired of people. See, people's weird, right? Humans are weird. And we got weird behaviors as humans, right? Like, we got weird behaviors. Like, I'm telling you, the behaviors is just weird. So, like, for example, right? I mean, I started this TERRELLYMO TV podcast with WM4T. That's a brother of mine, best friend of mine. We talked about it. I didn't want to do a podcast, but he was like, hey, man, I think people, I think your personality, your story, you got a lot of stories. I think people can benefit if you had a podcast, right? And I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, man, you know what, man? Okay. I do want a podcast, right? So we create the podcast. We're shooting the podcast. The podcasts air every Monday or Tuesdays. But, TERRELLYMO Mondays is what we call it, TERRELLYMO TV. So it airs every Monday. And I've been doing this now for a year, exactly a year. And this is my 23rd episode, right? So if I'm not mistaken, it's my 23rd, 24th. I'm not really good with numbers, so please excuse me. But